Good afternoon and welcome to Ozarks Live. I'm Blake, and joining me today is my friend Mandy Fritz from 417 Cocktails, filling in for our friend Cammie. Mandy, thanks for being here and filling in today. How are you?
I'm wonderful. It was so great to be asked back. It's a lot of fun to be here.
Yes, well, you're always fun, and we will be making a cocktail at the end, so stay tuned. So, okay, I've got a couple headlines to share that I've been seeing all over social today. So, first up, it was announced this morning that Lynn Spears will be a contestant on the upcoming new season of Dancing with the Stars. So, here's kind of the bizarre thing about this, right, is she recently, first of all, has appeared in the Paramount Plus original film Zoe 102, which is kind of like a reboot, if you will, of her show back when she was a teenager that was on Nickelodeon. And then she also just competed on the Fox reality show Special Forces World's Toughest Test. But the big thing about her, obviously, is her sister, Britney Spears, has been going through a lot the last few years with the highly publicized conservatorship and all this drama within their family.
Right.
But the thing about Lynn is that she has very publicly kind of been like on the opposing end of her sister and kind of against the conservatorship, if you will. So a lot of people are not, this might be harsh, but really not huge fans of her, if you will.
Right.
They kind of see her as like the villain in this whole thing. So I'm very interested to see her competing on Dancing with the Stars, which is a live broadcast every week, how like the audience will be receptive to that, because I'm like, I could see her being like first out, but maybe she'll go far, who knows. But the Spears name, I just feel like is very tainted anymore, you know? Like, what do you think of when you think of this whole situation?
So my biggest thing, is she as hated as like the dad?
I think that's hard to say, but probably not, because
I don't know if
you know?
anyone is
Yeah, like, he's in a tough position too.
Okay,
so.
but if he's as close to that, I don't see it going well.
Yeah, so I'm just like, I don't know how well that goes.
And it doesn't seem like the timing's very well.
Yeah.
Not that like the divorce was timed with Dancing with the Stars.
But it might have been, who knows? Yes,
like,
absolutely.
That's a lot.
Yeah, and who knows, maybe this is like her redeeming arc that she gets, and like maybe she finally sticks up for her sister. Who's to say? I guess we'll have to tune in to see.
I mean,
so
sisters should stick up for one another, and we all need a redeeming arc every once in a while.
You know what? I agree with that. So, okay, another headline to share with you. So, actress and talk show host Drew Barrymore is in some hot water this week because, as we know, the two different strikes have been going on. So, the actors' strike started just 2 months ago in July, and then the writer strike's been going on since May. And since then, most of all the daytime and late night talk shows have been off the air or airing reruns in support of the strike, given that most of the shows are written by a staff of writers who are on strike because of their conflicts with these big studios, right? So, well, Drew Barrymore, I guess, films all of hers like ahead of time, her seasons. And so her last season actually wrapped in April. So she started filming the brand new season yesterday, but she's kind of in hot water because people are like, why are you not like in solidarity and still kind of in strike? Because her team also has a set of writers who are still on strike. So here's the weird thing, is that she's continuing on with the show, but she's like publicly saying like, it's fine, we're just gonna see what it's like without the writers. I'm like, that's a little bit shady. And also—
That's not helping the writers.
No, and then the other weird thing is I'm like, all these actors are still on strike, and literally like per their agreement and requirement with the SAG-AFTRA is like they literally cannot talk or promote about anything they're actively working on or have been working on. So I'm like, who is gonna be on her show?
Right.
So I don't understand that. The rumor is that we may see more like social media influencers, a very like kind of D-list type celebrities, which is interesting.
I wonder if she's just trying to get like ahead on that.
Yeah.
Because the last time there was a big writer's strike, that's what gave us all of this reality TV.
Absolutely, yeah. We saw the big surge in it. So
now it will be like this.
Maybe she's just starting that again. I don't know. So, well, and I know too—
I don't think you should really ever go against like a community of striking
also,
of people that you, especially, she has to depend on writers constantly.
Well, and as someone who's also an actor, so like she should understand the difficulties of it all. I don't know, it's really strange to me. It's also weird because back in the spring, she was slated to host the MTV, I think I'm saying this right, TV and Movie Awards. She backed out of the role because in solidarity with the strike, but then now she's like going against what she initially stood for. So it's very mixed messaging. The only other thing I can think of is I know, I was telling some people in our office this morning, I know that she has kind of gained, like, I think her show has always had mixed reviews, but I think it's gained a following through TikTok because people are very appreciative of her interview style. It's like very informal, very like personal, but she just like, she's just very like easy going with people, I guess. And so I'm wondering if like that's why she's coming back and hoping to draw in some of those people again. I don't know. So it's very interesting. Yes. Okay.